Pvt.Ltd AI, a branch of Meta, plans to use a robot finger sensor called Digit and a robot skin called Reskin to assist computers learn how to touch and feel like humans. Mark Zuckerberg stated in a Facebook post this week, "We created a high-res touch sensor and partnered with Carnegie Mellon to construct a thin robot skin. This takes us closer to having realistic virtual items and physical interactions in the metaverse." Robot touch, according to Meta AI, is an intriguing study topic that might assist artificial intelligence improve by obtaining input from the environment. Meta AI hopes to advance the area of robotics by focusing on this touch-related research, as well as use this technology to include a feeling of touch into the metaverse in the future. Robotics is the crossroads of AI research, where researchers are attempting to close the loop on observation, reasoning, planning, and action while also receiving input from the environment. Further, I believe that knowing how actual items feel is critical context for AI assistants like Siri or Alexa to comprehend if they are to one day aid people in navigating an augmented or virtual reality. Machines' current perception of the world is not very intuitive, and there is opportunity for development. For starters, machines have only been trained to receive visual and auditory data, leaving them unable to receive any other sense input such as taste, touch, or smell. That's not how humans function. From a human standpoint, we employ touch Meta AI extensively. Touch has long been seen as a sense that would be particularly beneficial in robots. However, due to technical restrictions, broad usage of touch has been difficult. The purpose of Digit, according to the study team in a blog post, is to develop a small, inexpensive robot fingertip that can resist wear and tear from repetitive touch with surfaces. They must also be sensitive enough to detect qualities such as surface characteristics and contact forces. Humans can distinguish what they're touching by gauging the general contour of what they're contacting. Digit uses a vision-based tactile sensor to try to replicate this. Digit is made out of a gel-like silicone pad that rests on top of a plastic square and is shaped like the tip of your thumb. Sensors, a camera, and PCB lights line the silicone in that plastic container. The silicone gel, which resembles a disembodied robot finger, causes shadows or changes in colors in the emerging image captured by the camera whenever you contact an object with it. In other words, the touch it detects is graphically portrayed. What you're truly seeing is the geometrical distortion and shape of the thing you're holding. You may also deduce the forces being applied to the sensor from this geometrical distortion. In a 2020 paper, the technology underlying Digit was open-sourced, and a few illustrations of how different things will appear with the Digit touch were presented. Digit can record the impression of everything it comes into contact with. It can feel the jagged, individual teeth on a little piece of Velcro and the minuscule curves on the face of a coin. However, the team now wants to collect additional data on touch, something they won't be able to achieve on their own. As a result, Meta AI has teamed up with MIT spin-off Gel Site to commercialize and market these sensors to the scientific community. The sensors cost under $15, which is thousands of dollars less than most commercially available touch sensors. In addition to the Digit sensor, the team is releasing PyTouch, a machine learning framework for touch processing. The touch sensor on Digit can show much more than simply glancing at the thing. According to Mike Lambeda, a hardware engineer working on Digit at Meta AI, it may offer information on the object's shapes, texturing, elasticity or hardness, and the depth of force that can be applied to it. From eggs to marbles, an algorithm can aggregate this data and deliver feedback to a robot on how to pick up, handle, move, and grab various things. Meta AI collaborated with Carnegie Mellon academics to produce a robot skin that matches the Digit finger in certain aspects. According to Meta AI researchers, Reskin is an affordable and disposable touch-sensing skin that employs a learning algorithm to make it more universal. This means that any robotics engineer could theoretically simply install this skin onto their current robots. It's a 2 to 3 mm thick slab that can be peeled away and replaced as needed. It may be a fixed